afternoon, everyone, distinguished guests, honorable panelists. It's my great pleasure to be here with you today. This is Germeen Diaaeldin from Egypt. I'm working as International Cooperation Coordinator at the National Training Academy, and I'm delighted to present on a topic that is increasingly shaping the future of public administration, which focuses on internationalization for executive education. We will explore how embedding global perspectives in executive learning enhances public sector performance, encourages cross-cultural collaboration, and prepares public servants to lead in a complex global environment. To begin, let's define what we mean by internationalization in executive education. It refers to the integration of international, intercultural, and global dimensions into the purpose, delivery, and outcomes of executive learning programs. In the context of public administration, it's a powerful lever to drive excellence, broaden worldviews, and align public service capabilities with global challenges. There are several compelling reasons to internationalize executive education. First, global exposure enhances the leadership and policy competencies of public servants. Second, it facilitates culture exchange, allowing for better understanding between nations and cultures. Third, it supports alignment with international development goals like the United Nations SDGs, in particular SDG 16, which focuses on peace, justice, and strong institutions, and SDG 17, which focuses on partnerships for goals, this makes internationalization not a luxury, but is a necessity in modern governance. At the institutional level, internationalization must be embedded in the organization's vision and strategic plan. This involves establishing a clear internationalization strategy, building long-term international partnerships with like-minded institutions or institutions which have the same mandates, aligning with national education reform and public sector modernization strategies, ensuring that internationalization is inclusive, accessible, and sustainable. On the program level, internationalization should be evident in both content and delivery. Curriculum should include global case studies, policy comparisons, and international guest lectures, or in other way, dispatching experts from abroad. Programs can be designed in collaboration with international partners to offer joint degrees or certificates. One effective method is COIL, or its abbreviation for Collaborative Online International Learning, which allows public servants to engage with peers in other countries online without needing to travel. For example, GovTech Academy in Singapore, its role is based learning, AI, and data governance training modules for upskilling public servants in emerging technology and digital transformation. Another example is Sana e-learning portal of School of National Administration in Italy. It provides virtual classroom simulations for public servants and executives in administration. There are three strategic practices have proven especially effective. Intercultural competency development in terms of training leaders to work across cultures with empathy and effectiveness. And the quiet initiatives I already discussed before by using digital tools to connect classrooms and teams across countries to work on real-time policy problems. And the mobility programs, these can be short-term study tours, exchange programs, or shadowing opportunities abroad that immerse public servants in foreign contexts. These experiences develop critical thinking, global insights, and innovation in policy making. And I will discuss the best practice part, which will give you examples in this regard. Despite the benefits of internationalization, there are several challenges exist. Policy misalignment between national education systems for executives or governance frameworks can limit partnership effectiveness. Second, resource allocation is often limited. Both financial and human institutions may lack the staff or funding to implement programs at scale. Third is equity of access is crucial. Often only few top-tier staff benefit from international opportunities. We must design systems that are inclusive and reach broader segments of public service. Also, I would like to highlight that addressing these challenges require foresight, planning, and strategic investment. Now, let's look at few best practices gained through internationalization for public servants executive education. Abu Dhabi School of Government and Civil Service College of Singapore have signed a memorandum of understanding for fostering ongoing exchange of knowledge in the fields of public sector leadership, governance, public administration, and management. The collaboration has started to exchange public servants between both governments. Another example, cooperation between Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Finland and the African Capacity Building Foundation have launched African-Finnish partnerships on taxation capacity in Africa, which is implemented by the Finnish Institute of Public Administration, host institution. The key approaches of the program include capacity development, enhanced use of new and agile leadership competencies, and digital learning, mutual research, and policy making. Another example, National Human Resources Development Institute of South Korea, NHI, held the capacity development program on government performance management for civil servants of Mongolia in cooperation with the National Academy of Governance in Mongolia. A final example is collaboration between Civil Service College of Singapore and the National Training Academy of Egypt. And I was so much honored and proud to manage this cooperation. They cooperated in 2024 to upskill 25 senior Egyptian civil servants through a study visit from Egypt to Singapore, specialized in leadership and governance. For more actions to enhance internationalization in this context, here are some actionable insights. Establish dedicated internationalization team to coordinate efforts in each institution. Join global networks like EPA and IAS to remain connected and exchange practices. And I would like to include also OECD schools of government. Also make sure global perspectives are embedded in learning outcomes and evaluation frameworks. And most importantly, ensure equitable access to international experiences by building diverse pipelines and securing funding where needed. Moreover, support of impact assessment researches related to internationalization for upskilling public servants. And finally, launching an international index related to internationalization for public servants development. to measure the government's efforts in internationalize the public servants' development. These steps will help embedding internationalization deeply and in sustainable way. To conclude, internationalization is a catalyst for excellence, innovation, and global responsiveness in public administration education. It enables public servants to think beyond borders, learn from global peers, and serve their communities with broader insight and integrity. Finally, I would like to thank you all for your attention. I now welcome your questions and reflections or shared experiences. Thank you.